Alright, welcome back. Let's do question 8. Given cos theta is equal to a squared minus b squared divided by a squared plus b squared, where 0 is less than b, or you can say b is greater than 0 and a is greater than b, right? And sine theta is less than 0. What does that mean? It means sine theta is negative here, okay? And then both a and b here are what? Greater than 0, because we're saying b is greater than 0 and a is greater than b. So both of these are positive. So it means a and b are positive, sine theta is negative. Actually, what are we dealing with here? If we check carefully here, we are dealing with angles in the Cartesian plane, right? We are given that sine theta is negative. Which quadrant could that be? Let's check. We have our quadrants here. We have quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and then quadrant 4, right? Sine theta is negative in which quadrant? Quadrant 3 and quadrant 4, okay? Now, let's look at this cos theta. Is cos theta negative or positive here? Let's check this carefully. A is greater than b, meaning that a squared minus b squared should be positive. A squared minus b squared should be positive because a is greater than b. And a squared plus b squared is positive. So it means cos theta is positive. And then where is cos theta positive? In quadrant 1 and quadrant 4. So it means this is the quadrant where we have these two conditions, where cos theta is positive and sine theta is negative. Therefore, we can draw our array here in quadrant 4. Right, the other thing we have to remember is that sine theta is equal to y over r, and then cos theta is equal to x over r, and then tan theta is equal to y over x. Remember that. So now it means what here? We have cos theta is equal to a squared minus b squared over a squared plus b squared, meaning that this is like x over r. So therefore we can say that a squared minus b squared is equal to x, and then a squared plus b squared is equal to r. Then we want to find tan theta. So how can we find y? We have x, so how can we find y? We're going to use the Pythagoras theorem. Remember from this also, we need to know that r squared is equal to x squared plus y squared. That's the Pythagoras theorem. Here we can say y squared is equal to r squared minus x squared. That is Pythagoras theorem. We have our r, we have our x, so it's going to be y squared is equal to a squared plus b squared, all this squared, and then minus a squared minus b squared, all this squared. Okay, right. I want you to remember this. Remember this. There's a shorter way of doing this. Say a squared plus b squared, and then times a squared plus b squared, isn't it? You have to remember this so that you can do this thing fast. So you square this, so it becomes a to the power 4, and then say 2 times a squared times b squared, which is 2a squared b squared, and then you square the last one, becomes b to the power 4. Just that. Okay, but let's say you can't remember this, you can do the long way and say a squared plus b squared, then times a squared plus b squared, right? A squared times a squared, that is a to the power 4. A squared times b squared, that is a squared b squared, and then b squared times a squared, that is a squared b squared, and then b squared times b squared, that is b to the power 4, right? And then you get this if you simplify. Okay, and then same with a squared minus b squared squared, like this, a squared minus b squared squared. You can do the long way like this. You will get the same thing as a squared minus 2 a squared b squared plus b to the power 4. Please remember that. Okay, so here becomes y squared is equal to a to the power 4 plus 2 a squared b squared plus b to the power 4, then minus, and then we have a to the power 4 minus 2 a squared b squared plus b to the power 4, like that. Okay, then you can distribute negative 1 here, then what do you get? Y squared is equal to a to the power 4, then plus 2a squared b squared plus b to the power 4 minus a to the power 4 plus 2a squared b squared minus b to the power 4. Right, b to the power 4 minus b to the power 4, 0. And then a to the power 4 minus a to the power 4 is 0. The remaining with y squared is equal to 4a squared b squared. And then square root both sides. We get that y is equal to positive or negative 2ab. Right, remember what you said. We said a and b are positive because b is greater than 0 and a is greater than b. So a and b are positive, right? So meaning that our answer here should be negative because our y must be negative in the fourth quadrant. It must be negative, right? So since a and b are positive, definitely it has to be negative 2ab. That's the value of y. Therefore, we want to find tan theta. So it's going to be tan theta is equal to negative 2ab over our x. What is our x? Our x is a squared minus b squared. So it's a squared minus b squared. That's the answer.